Ever since I did my video the other day showing you guys my bedroom, I've been getting tons of questions asking me, how did you start your business? Tell me how to start a business. What did you do? So I'm going to give you tips to tell you how I took an $864 investment on my credit card and turned it into a business that makes almost $500,000 a year in sales. So the very first thing that you need to do to start your own business is figure out what you want to do. I recommend you start with your interests and the things that you like and that you're passionate about. Because if you can find and do something for your work that you actually care about and means something to you, you will do a much better job. You need to pour your heart and your soul into it. So if it's something you don't like and it's something you don't want to do, stay away from it. That is tip number one, the very first thing to do to start your business. What do you like to do? Brainstorm. Start from there, make a list. 2. My second piece of advice is do your research. This is one of the most important things you need to do. You need to research your competitors. You need to research your market. You need to find your distributors and your manufacturers, and you definitely need to find your platform. Now, when I say research your competitors, it is extremely important. You need to see who you're up against. 1, you need to see what they're doing right. More importantly, 2, you need to see what they're doing wrong. Because you need to do what they're doing right. Find your own way to do that. But you need to find what they're doing wrong or what they could improve on, and you need to kill that. You need to be better. Maybe it's faster shipping times, higher quality products, more transparency, whatever it is, do your research. Research is so important. Find the best manufacturers or distributors and go from there. 3, you need to figure out your capital. Where are you going to get the money to start your business? It's probably not the smartest idea to use a credit card, but that's what I did because I didn't have a choice. I spent $864 on my credit card. It was risky, but it paid off. You can use your credit card, you could get a loan if you have savings, or if you have something that you can part with that's worth something, sell it. If it's your dream, if you want to work from home, if you want to start a business, do it. You may not know this about me. My husband and I, we own 2 businesses. This is one. We also have a retail store. That business we started in the basement of our old house. My husband sold his car, his Subaru, to start that business. It was a $6,000 investment. He missed his car, but now he does well over $1 million a year in sales. We run 2 successful businesses because we made sacrifices. So figure out where you're getting your money and be willing to make sacrifices in your personal life. Tip number 4 on how to start your own business. You have to know how to advertise. It seems kind of daunting at first, but it's actually super fun. Social media is your best friend. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, anything you have, master it. Be fun, be goofy, be yourself. But put it out there, and put it out there every day. If you're doing something cool, show them. If you're sending out a super fun order, post it. Show people. You need to make sure that you are putting yourself in front of an audience every day so they can see that you have great products, great customer service, and they want to spend their money with you. You need to know how to do emails, also really easy. Maybe set up some sort of SMS text messaging thing. All of these things are just super important. You don't have to spend a lot of money on advertising, but you do have to spend a lot of time and effort. So research that. Tip number 5. So if you missed my first 4 videos, we are talking about tips and tricks on how I started a business 8 years ago, making an $864 investment on my credit card that now does almost $500,000 a year in sales. So tip number 5 is be the best. It kind of touches on number 2, which is research, but truly you do need to be the best. What are your competitors' flaws? When I started my business, almost all of my competitors were doing buy-ins. They were buying or having their customers pre-order things, and then they were ordering it, and it was taking weeks to months, 2, 3, 4 months to ship the product to the customers. That was crazy. That takes way too long. So I invested, I brought everything here first, then I sold it and I shipped it the same exact day that they bought it. I built a huge following and a huge customer base because people like to get things fast. So be the best. Tip number 6 on how to start your own business and keep it successful. Watch my TikTok for the other 5 tips. This is probably one of the most important ones. Watch this one twice. Repeat after me. Reinvest your profits. Yes, reinvest your profits for years. I reinvested 95% of my profits. For years, I barely paid myself. Luckily, I was in a position, my husband had another job, so I didn't have to contribute quite so much. But I reinvested. I turned 1 bag of beads into 5, and then 5 bags of beads into 10, and then 10 bags of beads, on and on and on, until I have 3 million beads. You have to be smart with your money. Remember, when you're making sales, that doesn't go in your pocket. That belongs to your business. Reinvest it. Be smart with your money. Don't be foolish. Don't buy TVs with that money. Reinvest. Treat your business good, and it will treat you good. My 7th and last tip, at least for now, is to stay relevant and be real. You can't get a couple of customers and a couple of sales and just think people are going to keep coming. It doesn't work like that. You have to put in the work. You have to put in the hours. There are so many times I am down here, I am working from 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm not going to bed until 2 o'clock. When I first started this business, I primarily worked from 8 o'clock at night till 4 o'clock in the morning. You have to make sacrifices. You're going to be tired. You're going to want to just give up sometimes, but Don't be discouraged, but you have got to stay relevant. Keep putting yourself out there. Keep showing how great of a business model you have. Show how great your products are, and give your customers a reason to come again and to buy again. So never stop just pushing, never stop trying. As long as you do that, you're going to keep inching forward to a really successful business.